You think that's when Austin Theory got buried? Think again. He got buried the moment he got a Beyblade sponsored entrance, yes. And no, the victory doesn't change that. This WWE entrance is brought to you by Hello Kitty. Damn, Triple H hates that guy. So we just got the first ever War Games edition of WWE Survivor Series, and I gotta be honest guys, I'm not sure how unpopular this opinion is, but I still prefer traditional Survivor Series matches. As much as I enjoy these War Games matches, I feel like something was missing. I didn't feel that excitement. One of the biggest reasons is the fact that we don't get eliminations. I feel like that's one of the best parts of Survivor Series, and the countdowns kinda felt unnecessary. Again, I love these matches, but it's not something I would be looking forward to every year. Put the goddamn t-shirts on. But I gotta say, I absolutely enjoyed the storytelling in the second War Games match. On paper, Sami Zayn betraying Kevin Owens, it felt kinda boring, predictable, and the safest ending possible. But the delivery, man, the delivery absolutely changed that. Not only did Sami Zayn betray his best friend, he gained Roman's trust, and most importantly, Jey Uso's trust. They hug, they embraced. I couldn't believe my eyes. So was WWE Survivor Series War Games a success? Let's talk about it. The show kicked off with the Women's War Games match. So while watching this match, I was like, okay, what does the countdown mean? Can they pin each other? What's gonna happen right here? Like, I didn't even completely know the rules, and honestly, I was watching this match and I was trying to get excited about it. I don't know, man. Like, I don't think it was a bad match. It was basically a showcase of what this match is all about. We got a lot of, spots. It was basically a spot fest. It does make sense because next year they need a lot of video packages and moments, because now they used NXT. So I kinda get that. And I'm not complaining, right? Like, that was great. It's just that we have to watch this match for such a long period of time, and it only gets really interesting once we get everyone in the ring. So I feel like that's my biggest problem. I feel like everyone should be in the ring at all times, and to make it even more interesting, just have eliminations. I feel like that's a lot more simple, but also a lot more entertaining and enjoyable at the same time. Maybe that's just me. A fun match nonetheless. Happy to see the man back, and again, the match was filled with a bunch of cool extreme moments. It was just so satisfying watching two rings in the WWE, man. So when it comes to all the crazy moments and all that, I think this match had a lot more than the men's match. I mean, this one had plenty of weapons, but it kind of goes to show you that sometimes storytelling is more important, because I did enjoy men's match a lot more, and that's mostly because I appreciate Sami Zayn being appreciated. The match ended with a pretty cool spot, Becky Lynch jumping off the top of the cage through the table. The babyface team wins. What I also find kinda weird is that for some reason it just didn't feel personal enough, even though it probably is. I don't know how to explain this. Overall, the match was good. Jey Uso told Roman Reigns that Sami Zayn was lying because on SmackDown he was talking to Kevin Owens, and I heard him. Later on the show, Sami Zayn explained that I was lying to Jey, but only to protect him. I didn't want to get into his mind before the match. And also, I wasn't talking to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens was talking to me. This is family to me. He was crying. Sami Zayn was crying, man. This was emotional. He showed his appreciation to the bloodline. He's a part of a family. Roman Reigns can trust him, and they hugged. Roman has doubts. Something tells me Sami betraying Kevin Owens is not that hard of a decision. Finn Balor vs AJ Styles was just a solid wrestling match. Nothing shocking right here. As expected, absolutely delivered. I'm gonna say, it was really hard for me to get into it at first because I didn't really care that much about the story. But of course, the match picked up. Really hard to review this match because it was kinda obvious that it's going to be good, right? Every time I see AJ Styles in the ring, I'm always thinking, man, this guy at this age is moving like this. Come on. So the match delivered, no complaints right here. I just wish they could tell a better story with this rivalry. At the end of the match, AJ smacks Finn Balor in the face, phenomenal forearm, and takes the W. At first, I didn't like the result, but I've read that it's been years, I think, since AJ Styles won a singles match at a pay-per-view. I could be wrong right here, but if that's the case, then so be it. The worst match of the night, Ronda Rousey versus Shotzi. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter arguing. Some people are saying Ronda is horrible, some people are saying Shotzi is horrible. I'm not quite sure. It's probably just the booking of this match. This was really bad. We did get a cool spot of them, you know, jumping on the fans, which was kind of just a reminder on how silly wrestling can be. These dudes just slowly, very slowly fell into the ground. A baby could take that hit and maybe he wouldn't even cry. There's a possibility. But they got knocked out. Oh man, they got knocked out. Absolute chaos right here. Anyway, the match was actually pretty short. Ronda takes the W. This felt half-assed. This was half-assed. Obviously, they're building towards Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler. When Triple H took over WWE, Ronda Rousey actually felt different. She felt special again, but that was like for a month. Now, she gives me the vibes of, I don't want to be here, but it pays good. There was time for Bobby Lashley versus Seth Rollins versus Theory, and I gotta say, this was possibly the best match of the night? Is it just me? This match was so fun to watch. They have so much chemistry, and no matter how you feel about the result, the match itself was great. Lots of cool moments right here, and Austin Theory also wasn't booked like as a coward, you know, he was fighting. My man was fighting in this match. We saw a very cool version of the curb stomp. Also, Seth Rollins was looking for a suplex spear. Theory quickly puts his hand on top of Seth Rollins and pins him. Austin Theory is the new United States champion. He won the match by a fluke, but I kinda like these kind of moments. You know, of course, I'm kinda sad Seth Rollins lost the championship. It had so much potential, and you know, we just didn't get that, unfortunately. But I like these kind of shocking moments. It's hard to get surprised in wrestling nowadays. So when that happens, I'm like, okay, I can't hate on that. I cannot hate on that, and Austin Theory actually needed this. I mean, if Triple H doesn't want to bury the guy, and he actually thought that losing the Money in the Bank briefcase is going to help him, you know, he changed his character, I mean, he did need to win the championship, right? If he's a new man, he better win. And finally, we got the men's War Games match. Like I've said, this one wasn't as crazy, but it was kinda story driven, which I absolutely loved. And I'm not saying we didn't get cool moments. This match was good. I feel like my expectations were met, but at the same time, it's not one of these match types that I'm truly going to care about. So as expected, we saw Sami Zayn arguing with Jey Uso. During the match, Jey Uso even super kicked, accidentally or not, Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens was probably the absolute MVP on this match. He was booked really strongly right here, which is appreciated. He let Roman Reigns know, I'm not finished with you. Solo Sikoa also had some moments to shine. This was a fun match. The most important thing is we got tables, which is something that the fans chanted during both matches. No matter what happens, no matter how crazy it gets, people are like, we want those goddamn tables, alright? We want those goddamn tables. So in the final moments of the match, we saw Roman Reigns fighting with Kevin Owens. Stunner, Kevin Owens is about to win this match, but Sami Zayn stops the referee. We see a face-off. This is family. This is family to you. Kevin Owens catches a super kick, but Sami low blows Kevin Owens. He turned on his friend. Then we got a Helluva kick. He puts Kevin Owens into a position for the Uso splash and even allows Jey Uso to pin him. Obviously, you can tell Sami Zayn was kinda heartbroken, but he needed to prove his loyalty. Roman Reigns hugs Sami Zayn. Sami is crying, and this time it seems like the hug was actually genuine. This was real. The bloodline are absolutely shocked until Jey Uso just jumps and hugs Sami Zayn. They finally embraced their family now. Jey Uso finally saw the light, and I'm so happy for Sami Zayn. This was almost emotional, man. Like, I actually felt that. I actually felt that shit. So while on paper it sounds very basic and predictable, you have all of these guys who can actually pull that off. So the delivery actually made it into a great moment. I wouldn't even change it. That was absolutely perfect. Let's be honest, guys. Sami Zayn is not gonna leave the bloodline, you know. I'm pretty sure they're selling shitloads of merch right now. So that was your WWE Survivor Series War Games. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about the pay-per-view? Thank you for watching this video, The Great One. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.